Tyler dropped, right? Tyler dropped a day ago. Yeesh. Oh my days. Inside Florida's insane 250 million per year cop city.
If
W's
you
in
deal
the chat.
fentanyl and it results in someone dying, I'm going to charge you
Is that a
with
popular,
homicide. In Lee County, Florida, you get poison.
county
We're
sheriff?
hunting you down.
Oh my
He has TikTok channel and all that. I know that man.
Fentanyl. Inside, we've got 254 pills contained in 2 bags here.
This is Sheriff Marcino, the
Sheriff
most
Marcino.
OP sheriff in all of Florida, using social media to intimidate criminals from committing crimes and to let the good people of Lee County, Florida know the cops have their back.
We're bringing on the heat and cleaning the streets. Welcome to Operation Summer Sizzle.
After visiting countless soft-on-crime cities plagued with cops who have their hands tied and DAs who let criminals out the next day, what does a county that spends $250 million per year look like, and does it work?
A defenseless dog had its mouth duct taped closed, its paws duct taped together. And this oxygen stealer was a person of interest, but if I could, I would duct tape his mouth shut and his legs together. First door, Lee County, many more to come.
So I met up with Sheriff Marcino himself to figure out
Yo!
why they spend so much money, where it goes, and if it keeps people more safe.
Oh, this is your office.
We
This
will
is
have law and
sick.
order.
Oh, look at this. We will have law and order. That's your mantra.
We will. That's right.
That's seemingly a rare mantra these days.
Now, why is this important?
It's the Marcino Mansion right here.
I don't want to have to call people to get what's going on. So as you walk over, first and foremost, okay? Calls for service. Today, we're up to 972 calls. Yesterday, 1689. This week, 4289. This month, 50,284. This year, 261,879 calls.
Okay.
You can see
911 calls?
We're running
979 911
it shows
call in
all
a
the
day.
precincts, 4th precinct, 5th precinct, 7th precinct. 300 plus cameras in Department of Transportation. I know what's going on right now, any place in this county. Aviation, if they're up, whoever's working, I can click on their camera right now and I can watch their interaction.
Can I see it?
Live Google. This is a big, big deal. And I'm
What do
gonna
you mean
show
live?
Yo, I thought they said it's only El Salvador that has this system. Like they are the first people to bring up this system that you know where your officers are like lively when they are working, whether they are off their route and all that. You can see it's lively. I thought it was El Salvador. El Salvador, when the new president of El Salvador came and had to arrest all the gang members. So far as you have any tattoo, anything linked with MS-13, any gang, you are going back to jail. You are going to prisons, bro. You are going to the prison for real. So I think they were the first people to bring out this technology. It's like an AI technology. It's like active Google lines. Just like how Uber and DoorDash all work. You can watch the drivers on the map and all that. Once you click on their car, you can activate their camera and look at everything. Wow, the technology is traveling. It was made by one 17-year-old. I know this guy's name, bro. I know him. And someone stole the idea. There was a whole controversy about this particular technology. Whoa, the system is getting tighter and tighter, bro.
So I'm going to show you right now. I can tell you where everybody is, what they're doing, and then I can also bring up, any intersection I want in the county.
Okay.
Right now.
So you're bringing up live CCTV cameras right now?
Bringing up live cameras.
Wow. You have eyes and ears everywhere.
Everywhere. But I can go to any intersection and pull it up right now. So if there's a crash, if someone says we're in a pursuit, whatever it might be, it shows me right now. Plus, it shows me every single person working. The stars are where my deputies are. It tells me what they're doing, what they're on, what calls for service. It's important for me to have my finger on the pulse constantly.
It's a traffic stop right here?
So this is Deputy Austin, and right now I can see his body worn camera. So it's as if we're
That's
on
insane.
scene. We got this county locked down.
This can't be
Yeah,
cheap.
bro,
But I
it's just
imagine
like
crime.
it's the same thing as what is happening in El Salvador right now, bro. It's the same thing. If you think I'm lying, just check out El Salvador, the new documentaries about El Salvador right now, bro. I feel like this is inappropriate. Like this is absurd for people to get their privacy invaded in terms of like getting a police body cam all the time. As usual, at first they just upload the body cam, then the public have like they release the body cam footage, then the general public have like a view of what's happening. But with this, Even the people in the 911 call center can have access to this particular thing. They can have access to the live footage. They can have access to everything. So you see the police being there talking to you and all that. There are people actually watching areas to see where danger is to alert the police and all that. This is one of the best system I've seen. Like one of the best tech, the best upgrade so far. That will keep everybody safe. That will keep everybody busy. Not the cops that when they tell you to go to work, then you skip work and go grab some coffee. You go hang around with your friends and have a chat. Now we know your locations, bro. We know where you are fucking around. We know when you are walking around. We know where the fuck you are passing through, bro.
Isn't cheap either. Does this save money overall by preventing people from doing crazy stuff?
A couple things, right?
Yeah.
First, what's the cost of life? Is it $1? Is it $3 million? What's the cost of a life? For me, there's no cost to protect lives. Secondly, utilizing grants, utilizing drug money, forfeiture money, and plus utilizing...
Huh? So once they seize your drug money, the county is going to use that money to equip the oh, bro, come on, bro. So once you guys seize the money, you make good use of the money, right? That's how it is in this town. That's how you guys do it. So once you guys confiscate the money, you guys use it for ammunition. You guys use it to improve the county. I thought once your drug money is seized, it got bent and it got destroyed, bro. I never knew they use it for all this things. Like the government actually used the money. I thought they banned it, bro. Then what happened to El Chapo and Pablo's money, bro? I get those people have like 200, 300, 500 million dollars in their rooms. So what happened to all those money when they arrested El Chapo? Bro, this is crazy, bro.
utilizing our general fund and our budget. When you take drugs and guns off the streets, the crime rate goes down and the quality of life goes up. And Lee County is really, leading the way.
In fact, Sheriff Marcino claims that in 2020, when he was elected sheriff, he took Lee County from the 6th most unsafe city in America to the 3rd safest county in the nation when it comes to violent crime. While I can neither confirm nor deny that statistic, here's a graph of the violent crime in Lee County since 2020. At the very least, increased police presence with more boots on the ground, and Sheriff Marcino's social media conquest has seemed to communicate to criminals
they even have robots, bro.
They
robots
will find
and drones.
they will arrest you, which should deter them from acting committing crimes in Lee County. In addition to overall presence in the community, Lee County is taking innovative measures when it comes to incorporating new technology like this robot dog, Robbie.
This thing is amazing. It's replacing what could be a police officer going into the scene.
His name is Robbie in our agency, Robbie the robot dog. And we use Robbie for a lot of different scenarios through our agency.
This is why everybody has to become a police officer, because of late, due to technologies, a lot of people are actually investing. Like a lot of lives are being reserved. You know what? I saw a shooting whereby the guy was in the building for like 3 days, shooting, and they don't know the number of people in there, and they can't just go and bomb the whole building, right? Because they are like casualties in there, they have innocent people in there, they are residents in the building and all that. So they flew drone, they opened the door, they asked an excavator to break the door so that the robots can go through, and they have like a full like 20 different cameras in the room at the moment to see whether it's safe before the officers go inside. You can't just be going and be like, all I know is someone is looking behind my back. Then you walk through the danger, bro. This time around, they send in the drone, they send in everything for them to like see Wagwan before what? They let the officers walk through.
This thing looks like it could hunt me down and murder me.
This dog is fun. This dog is a Boston Dynamics dog. There's
Boston.
over 10 cameras on this
Boston
dog. There's
Dynamics.
a PTZ camera on top with a thermal. There's two-way mic so we can talk.
And
they can negotiate
with people holding hostages, or
yes, sir. Yeah, this dog can open doors. It can go upstairs. Provides that real-time information with all those cameras, so we can clear residents and then go back to the command post and say, okay, it is safe for us to go in, or we kind of know what we're working with when we go inside that structure. So this is our indoor drone, and what we use that in conjunction with Robbie. So as
the ultimate tag team
walking inside of a house, the drone is right over top of it, so we can make sure Robbie's in a safe environment.
Wow.
As well. Yep.
Robbie is replacing what would be a police officer going into a line of fire potentially?
Correct.
Yeah.
And the drone can say there's an obstacle. The drone can go obviously over that obstacle, through a window, up a second story if we need to get there fast, and that's what we use that drone for. So this drone's gonna be up at 400 feet, so we're gonna have a much wider angle and picture to provide that information.
And you know, funny enough, all the drone and everything they use is DJI, bro. You know, DJI has autopiloting in this thing and how to scan whether there's like, it has some new AI feature in DJI. Just like their new mic, this mic too. It has like crazy features, bro. And just get one, bro. If you want a mic, get it. DJI mic 2. It's roughly $400. It's worth it, bro. It's worth it.
To not only our boots on the ground, to our real-time intelligence center inside of our headquarters. Okay. We're going to be on scene for a long period of time or just a response. We're going to utilize this drone response vehicle.
Yeah, like I was saying. So DJI drones right now, we have the Malvin. The Malvin like this. Once you fly the Malvin and you'll be like, the display and you see a car, maybe a red car, and you hit on it to track that car, you don't even need to control or run the drone. It will just follow the red car. If it turn left, it will turn left. It will follow the red car until the battery is dead or until it's out of reach of the controllers. And they actually have special one designs for the law enforcement that can run even if, as soon as I say track this, it can run till forever, even if it gets out of reach of the remote control.
Inside here, we have 4 monitors. All the drones we deploy in our agency, we're able to live stream into this command post. We'll see real time what's going on, maps of what's going on, air traffic, and then we'll be able to live stream the dog and the RC car.
That thing, how fast can that thing go?
Well, this is just a battery.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Also, I uploaded an extended version of this video to my Patreon weeks ago, along with uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube, and exclusive
Both to his
DLC
Patreon is just
content on
$5,
YouTube
bro.
for less than $5.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Wait, for what?
Put your hands on your back.
And taken to jail exclusively on my Patreon for allegedly committing a crime.
I believe I may get arrested right now. You're gonna get arrested.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Wait, for what?
Put your hands on your back.
No way!
I asked him about the Rainy Street Killer and
About the what?
the Rainy Street Killer.
Killer?
Thank you for your support, and back to Florida.
Oh my God. This is amazing. I mean, it's quick enough. Let's say I had someone, I'm holding them hostage. What can this dog do? It's gonna come into the scene and give me eyes and ears?
It's gonna give you eyes and ears, exactly. So we kind of know what we're working with and what resources we need to bring into that environment.
How much does dog cost?
A lot. You know, where a lot of these, it's used from forfeiture funds. So bad money turned good. So not the taxpayers.
That is
it's
what
the
I'm
actual
saying,
criminals
bro.
involved.
Why? I thought all this was to tell us that once they seize your items, they destroy it, bro. And now they are using the items to actually be, like what he said, bad money turns good, bro. This is so funny. Oh my days.
So this is the gripper. He's gonna open it up.
Could it clasp someone's hand, for instance, and take them into custody? Yeah, it's true.
There was nobody there.
It's just grabbing my arm. Oh. What just happened?
That's him talking.
But to all the baddies out there, the technology is getting pretty insane right now.
Yeah.
It seems like there's no chance to be a career criminal in the next 20 years.
No, not at all. So we have a 360-degree angle. If we want to see what's going on in the back of it, we can, as well as in complete darkness to see if...
They even have a microphone with a gauze, bro. Like with a filter, with a microphone filter on top of the dog, bro. Look at these, bro.
No, not at all. So we have a 360-degree...
Look at these, bro. They have a microphone filter. Like, they're foam. They're, oh my days.
angle if we want to see what's going
Yeah,
on in
push
the
it
back
on,
of it,
bro.
we can,
Damn.
as well as in complete darkness to see if body heat of a subject on
So
this.
this thing can operate in the night.
It can.
Okay.
So even if you try to hide in complete darkness, Robbie will find you. So in the back here,
Oh,
we've got
man.
the big screen TV.
Look at this.
We've got the awning, we've got the big screen. So on a scene where we're at an area for a long period of time, this is almost our command post where everybody's seeing what's going on inside the house or in the air. This is just a nice feature.
In what scenario are you guys out here watching this happen play out?
Yeah, recently we had a bank robbery and we had multiple units from different agencies as well. They wanted to see what was going on. You know, having this drone response vehicle, the DRV. This is our Black Hornet stealth drone.
What?
It's a little helicopter and it fits in the palm of your hand. We are the first law enforcement agency to purchase this in the country. This is typically for military purposes,
Okay.
but now they opened it up to law enforcement. And we'll utilize this if we need to be more stealth mode, just to get into very small spaces, like I mentioned, in an attic or over a rooftop to see what's going on top of the roof. So this can maneuver in very, very tight spaces where the bigger drones cannot. So
Is there a world where they could just explode at some point and just be used as like mobile detonation units? It's like, look at that little antenna. It's a great observation. This thing is extremely quiet right now. Little tablet in hand. This looks like a delicate procedure right now. Should I push him? Yeah. You bad dog, don't poop on the floor. Oh, you bad dog. Don't on the ground, you piece of crap dog. You're a bad dog. You're a bad dog. You're a bad dog. So left you at the pound. All right, yeah, it's resilient. Do we think these dogs are gonna get faster, stronger?
as time advances, the technology is just getting better and better. So they are getting faster, they're getting more durable. This one, you know, you can move it left and right and it's not gonna fall over, it kind of corrects itself.
That's Robbie. This dog will catch you if you're acting like a villain. Don't try acting like a thug in Lee County, as Sheriff would say.
Yet, as someone who just got arrested and taken to jail for jaywalking and asking too many questions about a serial killer in Austin, Texas, insane tech like these tiny nimble drones and robot dogs beg the question of how powerful the police should be and if all law enforcement can wield this power properly, while at the same time acknowledging the upside of a world where criminals are less likely to commit crimes and more likely to get caught if they do. I met back up with Sheriff Marcino to understand his vision for policing the future and why he thinks this emphasis on technology is a massive benefit to the residents of Lee County.
But do you think in the next 20 years there will be people joining the law enforcement? Because I feel like there will be robot cops, bro. There will be cops that are basically robots that will walk through any danger. They don't care. They don't even need this drone and all this. Like, there are a lot of AI robots out there, bro. That would be like in form of a person and walk through the scene. Whether they get shot, whether they get killed, they just destroy like couple thousand cities and $1,000. Not a human life though. That's what I think. Like in the next 20 years, bro, we'll see what we see in action movies, what we see in Gladiator, what we see in like these crazy movies being live, be live, bro. Be in our daily lives, you know what I mean? Because if you think about this whole thing, cops having to go to work without body cam, and now they have body cam, and now the body cam can be viewed live anywhere in the world whilst the cop is just there, bro. It's crazy. It's so I feel like it's just like invading into other people's privacy though. That is like my point of view, because the cops can actually not on duty though. So I think I'm wrong.
Sheriff, what are we going to see?
But let me know in the comment
headquarters,
section
you know
below
what?
if you
And this
think
is
that
an important day
250
for us.
million
First of
is
all,
too
great
much for
residents
this.
in Lee County. We love
think
it.
it's
We
too
have
much,
law
bro.
and order.
But
Unlike
after all-
other places, people come here for a reason, not just palm trees and beaches. Proud to say our violent crime is down and crime rate is down, the lowest it's ever been. And you know what? We're not apologizing for keeping people safe.
Okay, Sheriff. What are some strategies you're using to keep Lee County safe out here?
Working smarter and harder.
Okay.
Utilizing the latest and greatest technology. By the way, while we're talking here, technology is going to change, right?
Sure.
Staying up to date with it, making certain that our residents know that we have all the tools, worst case scenario to best case scenario, to keep them safe. And people understand, you commit a crime in Lee County, we will find you using the latest and greatest technology, and we will hunt you down, and you will go to jail and be charged according. So that's why people come to Florida. Why do they leave my hometown in New York? I'm a New Yorker, you can hear from the accent. They leave because there's no law and order. People complain and they attack me, right? Oh, Republican sheriff. I'm the sheriff for the people. Okay, it doesn't matter what age, ethnicity, who you are, where you come from. When you call 911, we don't say, okay, sir, are you a Republican? Are you white, Italian, African-American, Asian? No, we don't say any of that. We say, ma'am or sir, what's your problem? I'm the sheriff of the people.
Sheriff, if I want to deal some fentanyl to some people under a bridge, what would you and your deputies do to me?
If you deal in Lee County, Florida,
Fentanyl,
you are 100% going to be hunted down. You're going to be charged to the fullest extent of the law, and I'm taking everything from you. Cars, houses, money, anything you have is going to be a forfeiture. Also, the most important thing is if you...
Bro, what the fuck? Just imagine someone going to sell drug for a day and you get caught and they seize your houses, your car, your money, and everything, that's something you're about to join. Like, that's something you're about to do that only day, bro. And everything you worked for in the past 20, 15 years is taken away from you. Oh, bro, come on, bro. Come on. This Lee County shit is getting out of hand for real, bro. It's really getting out of hand because if you take a look at it from his TikTok, bro, if you look at this man's TikTok, he's just like a police officer flexing on tags, bro. He's just like he can be flexing with their own money. They can seize like $500,000, and this guy will actually be flexing with the money on his ear and doing all those scammer shit. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Fentanyl, and it results in someone dying. Okay, D-HIT, the Drug Homicide Investigations Team. I'm going to charge you with homicide. In Lee County, Florida, you deal poison. We're hunting you down. I can show you right now what plane is flying over, speed, altitude, direction of travel, where they're going. Okay, everything right here is, the flight comes up, it tells you everything. It tells you what the plane is, where it's going.
And as the U.S. has had more school shootings than all other major industrialized nations combined, Sheriff Marcino believes his high-tech surveillance and increased police presence on campus can help prevent them.
Every school is being monitored as we speak.
So let's say a school shooter walks into a school right now. Could you guys prevent that and see it before it even happens?
The cameras are there. If a shooter walks in, okay, I can tell you right now, our school resource officers, we have one in every school. We have 2 in high schools, and if they have a capacity of 1,500 kids or more, 2 SROs. If someone thinks they're going to go into our schools and kill our children or kill our teachers, we will meet them outside and we will kill them immediately. We're not waiting 1 second. And again, people will attack me on that. From here, this works on our analysts are amazing here. They work simultaneously with STET, our school threat enforcement team.
Whoa.
Well, what does that mean? Well, that means that every threat that comes through, we get between 5 and 50 threats a week. Now, the vast majority of them do not rise to probable cause. Okay, but we don't wait 1 second. We look into every single threat. We look into the household, the parents. We look at everything. Are there firearms in that house? We need to make sure if someone says they're going to shoot a school up, well, if they have firearms at home, they have the ability possibly to do that. We also help them on the mental health counseling side. Okay. So we have mental health counselors that go out right now in STET, in the school threat enforcement team, and we're helping kids. Right now, we're watching over 550 kids.
In real time.
In real time. If they made a threat, what it is, where they go to school, and then we're working with their parents and guardians to help them. The vast majority turn it around. If they do a threat and it reaches probable cause, we will arrest. We prefer not to, so education and awareness is number 1. The last result's enforcement.
Okay.
Proud to tell you, Lee County Sheriff's Office, number 1 in the state on how we protect our children, number 1. Right now, just for school threats. This is the busiest unit in the entire agency.
Okay.
We get between 5 and 50 threats a week.
That's a lot.
What does that tell you? It tells me that society's going the wrong direction.
How did they get a threat, bro? That means cameras in schools actually have ears right now. They have eyes, bro. Yo, you guys should be careful of what you say, bro. But this time there is an eye on you, like you watching. There's an eye watching you somewhere, right? You don't even know. You are under, yeah, just that they don't have probable cause to arrest you. So they're actually timing you. Hey, be careful out there, hey. You.
Years ago, people pushed each other in the playground. Someone got a black eye. You put a stake on your eye. They were best friends. Today, we're getting real threats. We're going to shoot the school. We're going to kill this one. Weapons on school grounds. Well, where did they learn this, right? As you're responding to the call, you see, it tells you exactly where to go, what to do. You're going to hear one shooter, black and white shirt on, in the cafeteria, which is, H6. You're going to know exactly where it is because remember, you might not know the location, J10, K9, K10, but you know the grid. And if someone is responding from a different area, they know the grid too. So anyone responding, we can stage EMS, fire, all by grid. So it's a quick, immediate, almost foolproof program that gets us to that point to save lives.
Okay.
In addition to increased school monitoring, Sheriff Marcino has a zero-tolerance approach to the presence of fentanyl, the leading cause of death for Americans 18 through 45.
I've seen some big drug busts you guys have had. How common is that, and what tactics are you guys using to take down these drug baddies?
first and foremost, doubled the size of the narcotics unit. And why is that? Not just because I ask, because we all know that people rob, kill, and steal for drugs. We also know that people overdose on drugs. So holding them accountable. The people that deal the poison, charge them with homicide. The DEA does a great job. We work close with them. Okay, you take the drug dealer off the street, you incarcerate them. When they come out, a lot of the times they're doing the same thing again. But drug dealers talk more than you and I are talking right here. And they say, and we know through conversations, stay out of Lee County, Florida. Our men are everywhere. We're not playing games. And when you take drugs off the streets, especially big ones, you're saving lives. People aren't overdosing on them. Fentanyl kills. And it's coming right through our borders. We know that cartel members, terrorists, drug dealers are coming through our borders. We can't control the world, but we are going to control Lee County.
So drug dealers are not welcomed here?
Not welcome. Matter of fact, the only place they are welcomed is jail. And we'll put them in jail. We'll gladly give them a matching pair of jumpsuits and slides, and they can go do their thing, and they can stay at the Marcino Motel.
This is exactly how this man talks on your TikTok, bro. Is that... So why are you telling me a drug dealer can't afford a pair of jumpsuits? The same color with slides? Bro, why are you trying to remind them what to...
Where do these drugs end up? Let me introduce you to the evidence chamber.
So this is our drug room.
Oh, it smells loud in here. We have weed in here or what?
We've got everything in here. Fentanyl, we always store in double bags and we seal it with tape, and it's stored in containers as well. So we've got a lot of packaging in between us and the fentanyl.
Okay. Strong smell of weed in here. And you're not concerned going into this raw, no gloves?
No, I'm not. I trust that we have everything labeled properly. Suspected fentanyl. So
that's kind of scary. Gets my heart racing a little bit.
So inside we've got a bag of fentanyl contained in 2 bags here. Now the person that packaged it, they should worry about the exposure. All of these bins,
look at these.
Fentanyl, 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 fentanyl.
Those stickers are scary.
We store everything in here. We've got over-the-counter Tylenol in here. Over-the-counter Sudafed.
Okay.
Because people use Sudafed to make methamphetamine.
Do we have any meth in here? What is this? Suspected fentanyl, suspected fentanyl, suspected fentanyl. And this is the culmination of, these are all active cases right now. Do you guys dispose of the fentanyl after the case is resolved?
We take it to an undisclosed location and it completely gets destroyed. It gets burned. And then all of the particulate from the burning, the smoke and everything, that gets scrubbed so nothing goes into the atmosphere. In this case in particular, this one is cocaine.
A little pill.
How is that even possible, bro? You burn a thing, there will actually be smoke. Where does the smoke go? You're talking about ashes not being exposed to the atmosphere? Oh, bro, save me that crap, bro.
A little rock. This one's a little marijuana, just a little joint.
Mary J, all right.
And here's some fentanyl pills.
Okay, some blues.
So the thing about fentanyl is it comes in all different forms. We've sent some marijuana off to the lab to be tested because we have to verify what it is. And they come back that it's got traces of fentanyl in it.
How recent is that?
It happens almost weekly that we send it off to the lab and we get it back. There's fentanyl everywhere. The dealer might not be selling it to you on purpose, but unbeknownst to them, it's there. And unbeknownst to you.
And here in Lee County, if someone were to die due to that, they would go to jail for murder.
Yes.
Don't deal drugs.
Not in Lee County.
Yeah. Woo. Whoa, look at this. Look at all those pills. Can we see it? Yeah. This is all fentanyl? Wow, they look just like little mints. We're looking at a bag full of Altoid-like fentanyl pills that look like the average mint you'd pop in your mouth.
254 pills right there.
And the common metric, you see this touted.
254, that's small thing.
At least 254 people.
Sure. Seriously. Scary stuff, man. Whoever handled these to get them into evidence, major balls, major respect.
2 milligrams is a lethal dose of fentanyl.
And these are 0.5 grams.
There's 1,000 milligrams per gram. And right here I have 300 grams of fentanyl.
Huh?
Has crime gone down since you've become sheriff?
It has. You know,
what
it
mass
was
is
nothing
that?
for us.
Go back.
Milligrams per gram.
Whoever handled these to get them into evidence, major balls, major respect.
2 milligrams is a lethal dose of fentanyl.
And these are 0.5 grams.
There's 1,000 milligrams per gram. And right here I have 300 grams.
Hey!
Has crime gone down since you've become sheriff?
It has. You know, it was nothing for us to have 3 or 4 felony pursuits going on at one time.
All right.
I got to brag, and I will tell you this. Not on me. I'm going to brag to the great residents of this county because you are so great. You support us, and that's the reason we're able to do our job. When you have a cohesive team with like-minded people that want safety, security, law, and order. And the Governor DeSantis, of course, stands behind law enforcement, gives us all the tools we need to do our job. He sets the tone at the highest level. That's why we have a great state. That's why people are leaving California. They're leaving New York. They don't want, people are urinating and defecating in the public while people are walking to work. Poor people just trying to enjoy their day get punched in the face for no reason. Okay, well that doesn't happen here, and it's not gonna happen here.
And luckily for pets, Sheriff Marcino loves animals almost as much as he hates criminals.
We protect animals to the fullest extent here. If someone makes an allegation of abuse or neglect, full force, the Animal Cruelty Task Force, detectives assigned to just that, they go out, and if probable cause exists,
Bro is fighting everybody, bro. Bro have an issue with bro have issues with everybody in the county, bro. Hey, you can just be in your house and make a noise and they'll come. Yo, what the fuck? What is the time? It's 12:50 a.m. I can be arrested if I was in Lee County because I'm making noise.
we arrest them. And most importantly, we have an abuse registry now. If they're convicted, again, thanks to our county commissioners, I wanted them to go on a registry. It's like a sexual predator registry. They go on a registry for 5 years. They can't own an animal, and everybody knows who they are.
I like that.
And now I'm working with legislators to make that statewide. And let's put them out there and shame them and make certain they can't have another animal, for 5 years.
Sheriff, what if I broke into your house when you were on vacation and moved in and presented a fake lease to a sheriff out here, or to a deputy?
I can tell you this. We don't have those issues, and why?
Tell me why.
Because we're not going to tolerate them. My home is my sanctuary. Nobody is going to come, break into someone's house and claim what's not their property. You're out of there. It'd be over before it starts.
Sheriff, I know you're a busy man. If there are any criminals out there plotting anything right now, what would you say to them?
My message to the criminals is very safe, and it's absolutely 100% true. Don't come to Lee County, Florida. Don't come to Florida. We have great sheriffs and law enforcement officers throughout the entire state, led by our great Governor Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis wants law and order. Our senators, our state attorneys, everywhere want law and order. So if you want to live life and love life with sunshine and palm trees,
don't come to Lee County.
We love you. We love everybody. Drug dealers, people that want to commit crime, have a good day. Don't come.
And for any criminals trying to run and barricade themselves indoors, Lee County's explosives unit will find a way in.
All right, imagine a crazed maniac is inside a building. He's holding 5 babies hostage. He says he's going to kill himself and everyone inside. The cops and SWAT need to get in ASAP. Bombs on the wall. They're getting in. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Holy sh! That caught me off guard. Damn, that was crazy. That was like fireworks. The bomb has blown off.
I only call you off guard if you actually count the countdown, bro. You're the one who did the countdown. I only call you off
Maniac
guard.
is shocked. He didn't expect the SWAT to come in, much less blow off the wall. He's spooked right now. His ears are ringing. His head's spinning. The dude has no clue. He just lost his left testicle because something flew straight into his chest. The kids are shockwaved on the ground. The kids are deaf for life now. That was crazy. Look at how far this thing flew. Look at how far that thing flew. That's crazy. Wow, that thing launched off. So is someone inside the crazed maniac who kidnapped the 5 babies? Is he disoriented?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very good distraction technique as well as a hasty end.
And then, bop, 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 bop. Grab the kids, get out.
Yeah.
If need be.
If need be.
All right, good to know. There's a bomb for you. Lee County built different, man. They don't play around. That was awesome. All right.
Number 2. All right, your turn.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. We're doing another one.
Fine.
Should I take out the safeties first?
Make sure you watch.
You want me to watch just for like immersion purposes?
Yeah.
A man catches his wife having sex with another man. The man is now going to kill himself, the man, and his wife. He won't leave the building. He has a gun to her head. SWAT team says, get down now. He says, no, I'm going to kill all of us. SWAT team, little does he know, the bomb's about to penetrate a hole in the wall for the SWAT and the cops to enter. Before he even realizes it, the safety's been released. The pin is gone. Ready? And in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! The man is half dead. The SWAT team enters the building. And the infidel are on the ground, bawling. The husband's now dead. That was the father of his 3 kids. They're dead. That's a small price to pay for their infidelity. Lee County Police Department taking down, once again, another baddie. Lee County, man, they do not mess around. Do not kidnap someone. Good work, guys. That was a beautiful explosion. You guys are masters at your craft.
While the villains may be caught with the dogs and babies rescued, you might be wondering what they do with all the remaining evidence left behind.
We're here in the evidence room, and I'm here with
Lieutenant Pannoni.
What do we have in here?
We have over 140,000 items. Basically, this is the county's evidence handling facility. We have everything in here from drugs, guns, money, wheelchairs, anything that's related to a criminal case. We're going to be storing it here in this building.
We're talking fentanyl, everything?
Everything.
Yo.
We've got guns, we've got crossbows, we've got everything. Yeah.
Okay. And what is its purpose in here?
Storage until the case goes to trial. Once the case goes to court, we send the evidence to court, and the prosecutors utilize that to help prove
Yo, so all these items here, all these items right here, like all these items right here, the case are still pending? Bro! Oh no,
case,
no,
and then
no,
we're
no,
able to
no,
dispose
no,
of it
no
after the
way.
case
This
has
is
been resolved.
awful,
Everything.
bro.
As you can see, we got a wheelbarrow.
So if I use that to ram into someone and kill them, that'd end up here?
That would end up here. Even
Dramatic
if you
example.
used it just to transport some stolen items, that's a fruit of a crime, so we're going to take it. We have things as small as a single piece of paper, whether it's a stolen check or a checkbook, all the way up to vehicles. We have cars stored on the other side of this room that we'll go see.
Trampoline all the way over there.
There's a trampoline all the way over there, yeah.
Cool.
So the fishing poles are great because we take those when they're stolen. If we can't figure out who the owner is or the owner doesn't want it back, then we donate those to the Sheriff's Youth Organization, and they take the kids out fishing in the summer now that school's out.
Money counter? Okay, I like that one.
A spare tire off of a car.
Okay. Is that a PS2 right there? That's retro. All right.
Blood covered. It's got a biohazard sticker on
Ooh,
it. So
okay.
we try to keep all the bios contained.
So I've hung out with some gangsters, if you will, and oftentimes they'll give me their gun to take a look at. If I touch that, am I running the risk of maybe compromising myself legally?
Every time you touch something, you leave a piece of yourself behind. So your DNA is being left behind. Your fingerprints are being left behind. Even by us walking through this room, we're constantly shedding dead skin, and dead skin contains DNA.
Okay. So we have a guitar right here, some tactical bags, Michael Jordan bag, circular saws. We got everything in the book out here. Everything one can imagine. Safes, blown open. That's kind of awesome. We're coming into the weapons room. Is that what this is?
So yeah, so this is our gun room.
Whoa. We got swords too.
Yeah. Every cardboard box has one gun in it. Every blue bin that you see has multiple boxes and bags in it.
How long did it take to procure all of these weapons?
We have guns dating back to the 1970s in here.
These are still open cases?
Still open cases, yeah. Cold case homicides. We destroy hundreds of guns every year.
1970s still open cases, bro.
Guns going back out on the street.
Makes sense. So you have people out here flexing that they are armed and they're not.
A lot of people think,
I mean, this is kind of a dead giveaway though, I guess, right?
It might
Maybe
be a dead
not.
to give away, but we legitimately have a gun in that room.
Oh.
A real live functioning firearm that has an orange tip painted on it because somebody thought if I paint an orange tip on it, nobody's going to know it's real.
Okay, fair. So it's safe to assume anything could be a weapon,
Yes.
obviously.
This is a toy. It's plastic. It looks like a toy, but anybody can paint anything.
Whoa. Okay, we got vehicles in here. Are these stolen from villains? What's going on here?
All different walks of life with these cars. Some of them are stolen vehicles. Some of them are getaway vehicles used in bank robberies. We got homicide vehicles where people have died in these cars. We have these vehicles for any number of criminal reasons, and we're storing them until they're no longer needed for the criminal aspect.
Like, do you have people, like detectives, come in here and take additional photos and study? Like,
we have an entire crime scene unit that's all the crime scene unit does. They're dedicated to assisting the detectives with their investigation, taking the photos, processing for fingerprints, doing
bullet holes,
doing bullet trajectory to figure out where did these bullets come from.
This is from a homicide right here.
This is from a double homicide, yeah.
You guys took this car that's been shot. How many times do we know?
There are at least 60 bullet holes in this car.
And the soda's still in there.
Yo,
It's almost frozen in time a little bit once you guys retrieve it. So has the murderer been caught?
We're not going to talk about that one.
My bad.
Right, and we can do so much more here in our controlled environment than out on the street. The stickers say, if it says B, it's blood.
B for
if
blood.
it says T, it's trajectory. So T is
Wow.
for bullet holes, B is for blood.
In addition to the vehicles seized from crime scenes, Lee County's car collection of their own rivals that of Jay Leno and Whistling Diesel. And they're amphibious.
I've seen all of you guys' toys on the land. What are some of the cool toys and gadgets you guys have here in the water?
Well, we just got 2 new jet skis that we used this last weekend.
Okay.
And they help a lot with enforcement. And with the support of Sheriff Carmine Marcino, that helps out a lot with him providing us with those additional assets.
Okay.
Like this boat, for instance, it's 33 feet, has a full cabin, protects us from the weather, has 900 horsepower, get us up to 60 plus miles an hour, get us around the county as quick
900
as
horses.
possible to respond to those search and rescue calls as needed.
Can we see this boat go maximum speed?
Yeah, we can do that, and we'll try to do it here in a few minutes.
Maybe we can race the drone.
Yeah, we'll see who wins.
Okay. All right, let's give it a rip. Let's see if our DJI drone can keep up. We are witnessing a traffic stop in real time. We got some folks speeding a little too fast right now. How fast were they going?
It's a slow speed minimum weight, and he was on full plane.
We about to give them a speeding ticket or what?
We'll see.
I said we spare them if I have any influence, but we do need to give them a little slap on the wrist here. I'm not the judge, jury, or executioner, but how you guys doing? He's gonna be the judge, jury, and executioner. A lot of their job seems to be prevention and reduction of potential speeding accidents or bullshit that may happen on water or what.
A lot of it's information and then also awareness to make sure people are really, really well informed.
Hey, how you doing, by the way? I'm here with
Nick Fernandez.
Nick, where are you from, man?
Miami, Florida.
You're enjoying the waters today?
I love Cape Coral. Yeah.
So unfortunately, we stopped you 2 days after your birthday for allegedly speeding. What are your thoughts on the Lee County Sheriff Department?
Lee County, honestly, they're very polite. Approach me with much respect. I've been pulled over before on the water in Miami, Florida. It's much better experience here.
Bro, you're not even gonna pull over on the street only, bro. They don't pull you over only on the street. They can pull you over in the air, on water, on land, even in spirit. If you live in Lee County, bro, that's a warning, bro. Don't come to Lee County. I want to move to that city. It's safe and sound.
It took me a while to find my license, but I didn't print it, so okay. I can't say anything bad about them. I've had nothing but good experiences.
Wow, Lee County, hard but reasonable. I like that. Thanks, guys.
They were educated. He saw that there was a difference in how the other vessels around him were behaving, and that's why he started to slow down. He's like, there must be an issue here. We're still having this problem because of the past hurricane, that the signage is not all the way up yet. So we definitely have grace with that. And we just wanted to make sure he understood his boating laws. But today was just a verbal warning. Everybody understood everything, and now we're boating safe.
But if you push that line, you will get clapped.
Just like me a couple days ago. Go subscribe to my Patreon for the extended cut of my time spent with Lee County and for early access to every video before.
What do you all think about this video, bro? Do you think the 250 million is too much? Do you think what they are doing is actually a way to solve the crime, or they are doing way too much with the social media thing, or making mockery of them? Do you think the confiscated money they seize, or the money the confiscated money or the monies they seize should actually be used for these purposes? Thank you for joining once again. Thank you for making it this far into the video. W's in the chat. Catch you on the next one. YouTube think you like these videos right here. Check them out. Let's go, boy.